Welcome back to AM Northwest. You know, we hear a lot about how Botox can help you look younger by easing the appearance of everything from crow's feet to forehead lines. But did you also know it can help with headaches? Here to share how Botox works on chronic migraines, we welcome back from aesthetic medicine, Dr. Jerry Darm and his patient, Kristin Woods. Good to see you and nice to meet you, Kristin.
Nice to meet you.
Let me start with you.
Yeah.
What were you experiencing when it comes to migraines? How many? How severe?
So I was getting about 5 to 8 a month.
How do you function if you're getting 8 migraines a month?
You can barely function, to be honest
Right.
with you. It was really rough. So I had to go actually down to 2 days of work.
Wow.
And but you know, I started getting the Botox, and it's improved tremendously. And I feel like I can actually have like a sense of being again,
Right.
because I was always so much in pain, and now I only have, you know, maybe 1 in 3 months.
That is so great. Dr. Darm, how do migraines affect people? Is it they're just a bad headache? How does it?
Well, there's, you know, all levels of severity. Some people just get 1 migraine a year, and some people get 1 a day. I mean,
Right,
it's a
wow.
huge variation, basically.
And by experiencing, what did you experience? Deep headache?
Very deep headache. I would get dizzy. I would have really bad nausea. Sometimes I would
Would
get,
light be a problem?
definitely light would be a problem. Even just having the TV on and seeing the light when I'd close my eyes, it would be
Wow.
just this huge amount of pain in my head.
How does the Botox help?
Well, nobody's quite sure, but they think that migraines might be a spasm in these arteries that are here.
Okay.
And so by just injecting these areas here, we're able to control them in about 85% of the patients. So it takes a very small amount. It's like $150 to $170 every 3 months, roughly, to get them under control. But it's really amazing and interesting.
And then do you do it just here, or do there other parts of the head, or does it depend on where the migraine hits?
You know,
because some headaches hit in different
the
areas.
neurologist, generally speaking, will use up to 100 units, but we're only using 15, and we're getting, you know, great results. And of course, it helps with scowling as well.
Yeah,
It
like that.
reduces scowling.
Right.
And there's some really interesting studies where the mood is actually improved when you get rid of your scowling. You know, you don't scowl, it makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
No more scowling, feeling better, basically.
Yeah, that's
So-
awesome. Is that how, do you feel better?
Oh, 100%
Yeah.
better. Yeah. I don't have to take medicine for it anymore.
And were you taking medicine and it didn't work?
I was taking Migraine for a good 3 years before I actually got into the Botox. I started Botox back in 2016, and it was just, I came to kind of like a plateau. It just would not help anymore.
Right.
And so I got referred to them.
And where do you get your Botox? Is
So
it across
yeah,
the
it's
forehead?
definitely right across the forehead, and then up here, and then down by the eyes as well.
Wow. Okay. And then how often? Dr. Darm said about every 3 months. Is that how often it
Yeah,
works for
it
you?
just depends on, sometimes I go, 3 to 5 months. Other times I can actually, it'll only last for a month and a half to 2 months. So it just depends on when the pressure comes back in my head and when the headache starts again.
Has this allowed you to change your life since you've been doing this?
has a lot.
In what way?
I feel like I have a lot more meaning, and I can actually go out and do stuff now.
Right.
Because before I was just in bed all the time in pain, and it caused, you're debilitated, honestly. You want to just be in a dark room, and
Right.
you get depressed, and it's not fun.
Dr. Darm, is this something that insurance covers at all, or how does that work?
Sadly, no, unless a neurologist is, doing
Okay.
it. And so you'd have to get a referral from your own physician, to a neurologist for the insurance to cover it. I think maybe some of the patients who come to us have, solicited their insurance company to get reimbursed, but I don't think it happens very often. But most of the patients with migraines don't mind spending,
Right. Oh my gosh.
$150
Because
Because you're going to
Pain,
spend that on
yeah.
medication.
$50 a month to, get rid of your migraines. The
Right.
vast majority of your migraines is worth it for most of our
Absolutely.
patients.
I'm so glad you're doing well.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Darm. We'll
you.
tell
Thank
you
you.
if you want to find out more about Botox and migraines, contact Aesthetic Medicine in Lake Oswego, 503-697-9777. We'll put that information for you on KATU.com.